Hey everybody, it's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, and I am glad that you're here with me. I appreciate it. Welcome to all my new subscribers and welcome back to my current ones. Today we are going to revisit some ATCs, Artist Trading Cards. I've kind of forgotten about these. I saw Marguerite Miller on her channel discussing them, and I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't done those in so long, and I started out on another site called Pocket. They were for Pocket Pals, and they were in the artist trading card sheets. You know how you put the baseball cards in there to keep and to trade and all that. Well, that's what these are for too. I just put these together the other day, just fiddling around. Had a couple of these on my desk, and I haven't backed them yet. I'll back them probably with book page or something, or decorate them even more. But I liked the backgrounds, so I just didn't decorate them anymore. Anyway, that brought to mind, why don't I do a few Christmas ones? You know, Christmas in July has been going around on all the different channels and stuff. So I thought, well, let's play a little bit. Let's see what we get done. So I pulled out, this is all Tim Holtz stuff. I have a lot. And I have different transparencies. I thought I'd pull one of those out. Things from various kits of his. And so I just thought, I'll pull this stuff out and let's see what we come up with. How's that? No plans, just let's do it. What a different idea for me, right? Okay, so I hope everybody is okay. I think my husband is getting a cold. I'm kind of worried about that because he was waking up coughing and coughing and did so again this morning when I was awake. I like to wake up, have some coffee, watch a program, and usually he'll wake up too and have coffee with me, but he just kind of rolled over and started coughing, and I was like, oh no. So I may have to keep him home. We were going to go to I don't like that line down there. See that line down there? Anyway, we were going to go to the farmer's market, but I don't think so today, even though it's going to be warm. Being out around a lot of people like we've been doing, just, shopping and stuff like that. Nothing, no parties, no, we're not partiers. Sorry for the arm. We're not partiers at all. No, no, no. Those days have gone a long time ago. Um, so, yeah. And with his heart issues and all that, I'm just like, I don't think he's going to go anywhere. So we'll see. We'll see. He'll probably say, oh, I'm fine. And, how men are. Nothing wrong with me. Hack, hack, hack. Yeah. He's one of them. He's a man. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this down, and then I have my blade here. Now, this is just a little cheapy, not even $1, I think. Maybe it's $1 at Harbor Freight. And they come with all kinds of blades in here, and it has been the best thing for my crafting. I picked up a few of them. I have a couple more here that I haven't touched yet. But they just have them there at the register at Harbor Freight. So if you're where you can get, let's see, I'm going to do this the other way. If you can get one, if you have a Harbor Freight by you, use those. So much better. I've tried stuff from Amazon, and and then I tried the bigger kind from Harbor Freight. Did not agree with me. I do have a utility knife for bigger like, you know, cutting boxes open and stuff like that. But it wouldn't work for these kind of projects because it's too big. It's just too big. So I am just going to cut around this a little bit while it's drying. And I'm going to pop it aside here. I don't know what I'm going to put on the back yet. Oh, I may put some of this music on there, but it'll be up and down. That'll be fine. But I'll just, let me see if it's dry yet. And I'll just get it done. How's that? Instead of thinking around with it, right? Okay, so very carefully go along the edge. I have found this so much easier than scissors, and what a clean cut. What a clean cut. I'll just hug the blade up next to it and cut. And I have a self-healing mat. I know it's got glue and stuff on it, but that's all part of it. So there you go. All right, and it doesn't matter what, you know, the stripes are going to go the same no matter what. So, and this is going to be the same no matter what. So at least I don't have to worry about any particular direction. Put this glue on real good here. This is just art glitter glue. I have PVA glue too, but it's super thick, and I prefer that for bigger jobs. For these smaller jobs, no. Okay, I am going to do it here because I'm just going to go just a little bit over. That way I have some place to trim and get it straightened up. Okay. That. Now I'm just going to cut around this. Smaller trim on it because I don't want to waste this paper. This is some of Tim Holtz, I think they're Christmas, Noel backgrounds, and I just love them. I have a whole lot of them. I do, but I love them. I use the heck out of them at Christmas time. And I will be using some. I will be doing some of the envelope Christmas houses and envelope Halloween and fall houses. So I hope you stick around long enough for that to start happening pretty soon. I think I'll start the fall ones probably next month, August. Okay, there we go. Have that. All right, very easy, very, very easy. And why am I closing that? It's early. It's very early. I'm trying to get this done before my chickens wake up and start screaming at me. So, yes, I'm ahead of the chickens. How's that? Okay, this will be a good background too. So, get it glued down. I'm sorry I didn't have a video Thursday, but well, it's life, It's summer, doing things around here. We did rebark around the house last weekend, and that kind of did me in for a bit. I have very bad arthritis, so yeah, I just I was down and out for a couple of few days. Let's see, I think I want to go. Let me just go to the edge. No, I want to go down the center because there's a big candy cane right there. Yeah, go to the edge there. It's down and perfect. Right in the center. And they probably go like this, truth be known. But I'm used to candy canes being like this, so it does not matter. Either way, I think. A minimal cut around there, just enough of a trim. Art glitter glue does dry very quickly. Do the trim. There. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the other, what was it? Day before yesterday? Yeah, morning before last, which was Thursday morning, because I'm filming this on a Saturday. We had a huge thunder, lightning, dumping rain storm, and that lasted for about 3 hours. I mean, it was cracking, and electricity went out and then came back on and flickering, and it was like, holy cow. Holy, and we were in our bedroom, and all of a sudden I saw a flash, and I go, did you see that? And he goes, yeah, I saw that. And then it was quite a bit before we heard a boom way off in the distance and west of us, which is toward the coast. And I thought, oh, something's coming in. And then we didn't see a flash, and then all of a sudden another flash, and then started hearing the booming, and you can hear it moving in, getting louder and louder and louder. I mean, when I got to my room that morning, it was cracking and rattling the house. I could not believe it. We have not had thunder and lightning like that, especially for that length of time. I think since we've moved here over 30 years ago. And it was unbelievable. It was actually kind of scary. And then I called my sister on FaceTime. And of course, this is like 5 o'clock in the morning. But she's up. She's up. And I let her listen to the dumping rain, and she saw the flashing. She heard the booming. She says, oh my gosh. It was really crazy. Oh my word. But I thought the chickens would be scared. No, they just started screaming for getting out. And I was like, okay, you guys, are you all right? Are you freaking out? No, they were just like, let us out. It was just like another day to them. The only thing that I did notice was my little one, Miri. She is normally in the run waiting for me, squawking, and she was still on her roost. So I thought, oh, she might be a little bit nervous this morning. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, last one. Okay. I don't know about the back on this one. I may just do it anyway because it's not going to be decorated on the back. These are just for like tucking in. I'm making these so they will tuck into pockets into my projects that I'm going to be doing. I like to start out with doing the houses, the envelope houses, and I will be filming some of those again because everybody seemed to enjoy that, and I had a blast with them. And then I couldn't stop. I I did a Christmas one for us. I did one and sent it to my sister, and yeah. The Halloween on one side and fall on another side one, but I think this year I'll do separate ones, all fall and all Halloween this year. So I got a lot of fun stuff for both. I even found some little miniature Christmas lights for the Christmas one. So I was excited about that. I've been looking and looking because all I had last year was just a strand of sticky ones from Jolie's or something, Jolie's Boutique or something like that I've had for ages. And I didn't have any more of that. So, yeah. This is a huge roll, or a couple of rolls. They came 2 rolls, and I was like, oh, that's fine with me. I'll use them on various things for Christmas. So I'm hoping and praying that I will stay well this time instead of getting sick again. Pretty bad last year. Kept getting cold after cold after cold. I just had this as the background. That's fine. That works. Then we still have this amount left. Perfect. Okay, now just since it's blending in. Oh yeah. And there. Yeah, I tried this method the other day and I thought, okay, I am definitely going to be doing it that way. All right. Now what I want to do is remove the corners, pick them up, and then start decorating. I don't want this to be a humongously long video, but I will do my best. Okay, so I'm going to get to the small side on my corner jumper. No, don't have one of these tools. It's amazing. It's a Crop-A-Dile. I don't know if you can see that. We Are Memory Keepers Crop-A-Dile Corner Chomper. It has a small side here and a larger corner here. And I'll show you how to empty it. And I empty it each and, yeah, well, that's the right one. I empty it each time I use it. I don't let it get jammed up in there. Otherwise, you'll have them flying out all over the place. Okay, and then you open this top here, like that, and they're down in there. So I just take it, shake it out, close the top down, close this back up, and you have to have this open in order to use the sides. It won't operate because you have these pieces right here prohibiting you from going in. So it has to be open. But then when you dump it out, there you are, you're ready to start again. Okay. Just thought I'd show that to you. Because not everybody knows about it or has one. Or if they have one, they don't know how to operate it. So just a little side note there. Okay, I am going to do this in my Vintage Photo Distress Oxide. It's hard to see because I used to stand my thing there. And I just re-inked my pad. So I've had this pad for forever. I do have another one there too. I do use it so very much. Okay. All right, there. And we'll just get all these done all at once. How's that? Like a mask make, a mini mask make. How's that? That way we can get them all done all at the same time. Okay. So what are you guys busy doing? Are you doing Christmas in July here and there, or this is my first time doing a Christmas in July anything ever. So I've just been so tired of the heat. Of course, here in Northwest Oregon, hot for us is like over 80. I'm just not used to that. And when it gets hot on the coast, it's cooler here as a rule. And when it gets cold on the coast, it's pretty hot here. So when it's pretty hot here, you can see everybody heading out on 26 west to go to the beach. Yeah. It is kind of weird. It's all pretty much always opposite between the coast and here. And we're only like probably about 60 miles from the coast. Probably about 20-25 miles from the Coast Range, which isn't very high. At one point, I think it's 1,600 feet. But that's the highest point. But they do get snow. And we get snow every now and then. We love it when we do. We really enjoy it. Okay, now to stop the geographic lesson there. Okay, so we have these three. Let's see what we're going to do with them. All right, I've pulled some things out, and I really like that. But I don't know how I'm going to glue it down without it showing. I can do it with some tape. Hang on and let me grab some. I don't know if I can do it even with tape. Grab some double-sided tape here. First you can see, which is a nice narrow one. This is score tape and it's an 1/8 inch. Double-sided tape. I've had this forever. And it's finally getting down to the bottom of it, at the end of it. I do have more. Oh yes, I do not go without it. Okay, I am going to put it right on the edge here, like that. I think this will be the best way to, pardon me, to do that. Those are shirts. I'll be hanging that up there. Right. Let's do that all the way around. And we may just get one or two decorated, but I wanted to at least do the whole process with you in case you've never done it before. If you're brand new, you may not know about these. You may or may not. It just depends on how far into these this art that you are. So if you're new, welcome. Let's see. Sorry for the arm again. Let's get this buckled down. Flip it from this side. Peel off. Where's my reader? This is a Cricut one, but they also have them at Dollar Tree. Or they did anyway. And I do have one from Dollar Tree too. That's how I roll. I have at least a couple of whatever. So I never know if I'm going to lose one. Let's see. That. Okay, and then I'm going to trim these edges here. Here. All right. Let's get that off my scissors. Throw these away. Okay, now let's get this put on. This is a transparency from Tim Holtz. Away, otherwise I would show it. Oh, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's get my load out. Got my little one yelling out there already, and it is, well, it's almost 5:30, so they're starting in with the get us out of here thing. Right. Put these little corners here mixed up. All right, so we had that. I didn't want it in the child's face, so I decided to put him on top. And so this guy can go there. Put that forward. And then I just pulled all kinds of stuff out here. And I just wanted the transparency snow to be as a background. I didn't want it to be all over everything because it's hard to see otherwise. Let's see, this is reading there. And think so. Okay, there. That kind of under him a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to just go with that. It's inked up. And these are kind of shiny pieces. You can always sand them down a little bit if you wanted to. But I like them, so I'm just going to... And some of them are matte. This is from a set that everything is matte. This is from a set that everything is shiny. So, go. They aren't going to be real glitzy and glamoury. It's going to be simple, fun. And I'm just, well, I gotta do it. That's how I'm going to do it today. Instead of thinking and thinking and thinking. Okay. Cut this. We are inking up a little bit. Looking right there. So you can do whatever you want. Marguerite was showing all kinds of different ones, and then they're meant to be trading cards, artist trading cards, but if you don't want to trade, just tuck them in a pocket in your Christmas or everyday projects, whatever you have going. Little boy. Okay, and then I want to put eyelet in here, and I need to get my Crocodile here, the memory keepers, and there it is. So I'm going to do the big side because I want to put one of these eyelets in there, and I may put a charm in there too. Okay, so dot. Now I think these are the cheapy ones, so I'll probably have to stretch the hole a bit. Yeah, it is. Okay. So what I have learned to do is just take my mechanical pencil, stick the tip in there, and just stretch it open a little bit. I don't know if that worked enough. Right. Because it's got the transparency on there, it's going to be harder to do. Okay, let me try my pen here. The only bummer about the cheaper eyelets, there we go. I mean, you get a lot more of them in a package than you do the We Are Memory Keeper ones, and you get a lot more colors. But wow. Okay, so let's get it set in there. Well, and then I found this little guy from another project, little pine cone, and I thought I would just pop him on there. Why not? There we go. There's the first one. You can also put some more things on here, but I'll put more on as I know where it's going. So I'm just going to leave you there because it is getting kind of long. And I just wanted to show you and remind you about ATCs. So I hope you have a good time. I hope you give this a try if you haven't. Oh, the sizes of these cards are 2.5 by 3.5. Sorry, 2.5 by 3.5. And I just used medium weight cardboard or chipboard. Medium weight chipboard. You can use just paper, whatever you want. But 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, I think I got everything for you. If you have any questions, leave a message below. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Sorry for the glare there. And I will see you again soon. Bye, everybody.